name is Dana Arnett, and I am the co-CEO and co-founder of Wicked Bionic. We are a multicultural marketing and advertising agency, and we help large organizations and government agencies reach millions of consumers. We were 5 years in business, and we had started government contracting probably maybe 2.5 or 3 years ago. And with the city of Los Angeles, we have an ongoing contract with them, but we wanted to broaden and learn how to write RFPs smarter and be stronger in our pursuits. And I had heard Renee speak, blew me away. And I was like, that guy's really smart. So, and a way to, grow our business and scale our business. I was like, and just so you know, Renee wouldn't talk to me for the first 2 months because he's like, yeah, you're probably too small. And then, obviously working with the University of Verne and having the ability to work with the SBDC. And he said, once we really had a great conversation, I let him know where we were headed and how I felt he could help us. That was how we got on board. Mario was the perfect person for me to be with. And I think first we found a proposal that was appropriate for Wicked Bionic that we wanted to, put in a proposal for. And we found that together because which they filter and send things that might be appropriate. So we picked something, and then Mario and I got online together on a Google Doc, and he started showing me templates, which was like gold. Like a template for a proposal, and he was moving so fast, moving pieces around. Once he just, because they do it all day, but I had never seen that before. I'm like, wow. And so having that templated effect, and I could put in a pretty page if I wanted to as an advertising agency, but he had it worked out. Now, the first one was very hard for us because there was a lot of information he had to get out of me, and I had to pull from other places. But when we went and the second and the third proposals, I'm like, oh, the bones are here. And we're just addressing the questions and the issues that are specific to that RFP. So mostly how to lay it out more efficiently because I didn't have that structure. The California Redistricting Commission was going to run advertising throughout the state to redraw the lines for the state of California. It's in the process right now, and they come up with the final in January. And they were looking at small businesses. They wanted to hire, I think it was maybe 3 small businesses in the state to take certain regions. So it was a media buying campaign, multicultural media buying campaign, which is what we specialize in. And they needed somebody to do something in five languages and on radio, billboards, and buses, right, in the central part of California. It wasn't anything as hard as we'd done before. So we could it was dialing it back and not giving them too much. They were reading it on a Friday and deciding on Monday who they were going to take. But we ended up winning that. And I'll tell you, it was a $250,000 contract, wonderful for our agency. And I think you don't know the gifts that are going to be out of something because, they hand it off and then we start servicing the contract and we're not engaging on that particular contract anymore. But, I think something that happens, and I made sure to let Renee know about this and Mario, is that, they asked us, we said we could come up with a better tagline than what you have. And so we came up with this tagline. My business partner, Carlos, came up with this tagline and we pitched it to them. Well, we created the ads and we pitched the tagline that is being used throughout the state of California in every medium, because we were willing to pitch something, so there's more of a benefit than I ever expected. So those kinds of things, by having an open mind, I'm so proud of that because I said, you guys, we have 2 days to figure out something. We just got to have as good a shot as anybody. And they took it, so always thinking, and I think that was from the thinking that I got from Mario and Renee about, you don't get anything if you don't propose. If you don't write, you don't win. The power of an agency that can support small businesses in pretty much, I want to say it, in any way we need, right? From the startup guy who needs to get a logo or needs to be led over here or do, or a website or whatever, to us. And we're still in the, small boutique to small, but, we hit 1.2 million in revenue this year. And that was, an increase from last year. And so I look at that and I think, that encouragement, resources, capabilities, honing our capabilities, understanding better who we are and how we can compete, that kind of stuff. Those are the things that I believe start with the SBDC and then fall to people like Mario to help us implement.